Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, I want to share with you one of my favourite anti-aging skincare ingredients, sulphur. Now, very few people have actually heard of sulphur, and those that have probably associate it more with acne-prone skin than with anti-aging. But sulphur has some clinically proven anti-aging benefits that I think if we don't include it in our skincare routine, we might be missing out on. In this video, I want to share with you what those benefits are and an amazing hack for incorporating whatever sulphur treatment you reach successfully into your skincare routine. Sit back, relax, let's talk all things sulphur. Now, before we get into this video, I would love to know what your own experience with these sulphur treatments has been. So sound off in the comments section below. Have you already discovered this ingredient and got a holy grail favourite that you want to recommend to the world? Let me know, because your recommendations really do shape the products I try and review here in the future. I want to get this message out there loud and clear, and the best way of helping me to do that is by reaching out and giving this video a thumbs up and a like. The more likes the video gets, the more widely YouTube distributes it on its platform. So just make sure everyone is aware of sulphur and its wonderful anti-aging benefits. I've got an awful lot to say, so shall we just cut that waffle and delve straight on in? Now, I think there's a couple of reasons why sulphur is a bit of an unsung hero in the skincare world. First up, most brands market their sulphur-based products to oily and acne-prone skin types. Sulphur is a wondrous ingredient for tackling acne and breakouts, but like I'm going to prove later on in this video, the benefits aren't just exclusive to acne, they also travel across to anti-aging benefits too. So I think if you're someone that suffers with breakouts even into your 30s, 40s, 50s and beyond, like I do, and you want some anti-aging benefit to boot, sulphur is like a must-have. If you just want to experiment with some other great anti-aging ingredients, again, sulphur could be one of them to try. Second, I think brands are often reluctant to incorporate sulphur into their products because it has a bit of a reputation from coming with a bit of a funky rotten egg odour. That was the case, but actually there's been advancements in formulations that mean that that scent of sulphur is often suppressed in formulations, and it doesn't, it doesn't come with the same severity that maybe it did say 10 or 15 years ago. So now let's come on to the benefits of sulphur itself and how this relates to anti-aging skincare. Well, first off, it's a keratolytic, which means it will over time soften the skin and break down the bonds that are holding the dead skin cells onto the gorgeous glowing skin beneath. It's a super effective yet really gentle exfoliant. It's not going to work in the same way as say like a glycolic acid or a lactic acid, but if you use it frequently in your skincare routine, it will just keep that cell turnover going, making sure that that radiant, gorgeous skin is able to shine through. It also suppresses any inflammation and irritation in the skin. Why this is so important when it comes to anti-aging is one of the key things we notice as we age is our skin becomes more prone to hyperpigmentation, dark spots and discoloration. Well, the biggest trigger for all of those things is inflammation. So anything you can use in your skincare routine to calm and to soothe anything down is obviously going to pay dividends for making sure our complexion remains as even as possible for as long as possible. And sulphur, I feel like, is a real key ingredient to help deliver that. Sulphur is also a core component in the production of collagen. So when we're talking about boosting the levels of collagen in the skin, our minds will automatically go to retinoids, to vitamin C, to copper peptides. But sulphur also has a role to play in that. Now, applying sulphur topically to the skin isn't going to be like a game-changing cure-all for collagen production, but used in combination with other ingredients that I've just mentioned, it can really help to just, over time, elevate the levels of collagen production to smooth out any fine lines and wrinkles. Finally, sulphur is fabulous at going into the pores and clearing out any blackheads, dirt, debris, and congestion. As we age, people will often say that their pores appear more congested, but appear more enlarged. Keeping them clean and free of congestion and blackheads is one of the best ways of making our pores appear more diminished. Sulphur has a key role to play in that, which again is why I think it's such a great ingredient for anti-aging skincare. Hopefully, by sharing with you those benefits, you're sold on the value that sulphur can bring to an anti-aging skincare routine, minimizing redness and sensitivity, keeping down the rate of inflammation to prevent hyperpigmentation, smoothing out the skin, having some mild exfoliation benefits, and also keeping the pores clean and looking less visible to the outside world. One of the key challenges of using sulphur for its anti-aging benefits is the products that sulphur is found within often contain other things such as kaolin, or it might have salicylic acid, it might have witch hazel or tea tree oil, all things that are designed to complement it when targeting oil and acne acne-prone skin types. This isn't going to necessarily be what you want for an anti-aging, maybe a drier skin type, so I've got a hack to get around that. What I would recommend doing is, instead of applying your Sulphurs treatment straight to the face in a relatively thick layer, just put a couple of drops of it into your favourite moisturiser. This won't give you those immediate results, but if used consistently in your skincare routine, in the long term you'll get all of those benefits from the sulphur without risking drying or sensitising the skin as a result of some of those other acne-directed active ingredients that I've just called out. I use this. This is the Mad About Skin Maximum Impact Moisturiser, which contains urea, which is like the perfect pairing with sulphur, and put a couple of drops of some of the products I'm going to come on to now into that, work it across the skin on a night, and you wake up with gorgeous, radiant, and definitely hydrated skin, and in the long term you'll get some great anti-aging benefits from that sulphur. You can of course use any single moisturiser you choose, but I think this is a great hack of getting all the benefits of sulphur in terms of anti-aging without risking any sensitivity from some of those other added ingredients you might find in these treatments. So let's come on to my favourite sulphur containing skincare products. First up, I want to call out the Naturium Sulphur 8% Spot Treatment. Now the reason I'm calling this out first is A, they're very transparent with the percentage, which is nice to see. You want to be looking for a sulphur in a 5 to 10% concentration for maximum anti-aging benefit. This you're getting at 8%, so it's really nice to find it within that range. Also, whilst this is called a spot treatment, if you read the ingredients list, the sulphur is doing all the heavy lifting. There aren't too many additional ingredients which could be potentially beneficial for acne, but might be sensitizing if you use it for its anti-aging benefits. It's got some kaolin in here, which could be great in terms of decongesting the pores, but other than that, it's just a pretty standard treatment that relies on that sulphur exclusively. So, if you're worried about any of the side effects of ingredients such as salicylic acid, witch hazel, or tea tree, it doesn't have any of those. So this could be a really great option, particularly if you've got a very dryness-prone skin type. A couple of drops of this mixed in with your favorite moisturizer will give you all the benefits of that sulphur, but without risking any sensitivity or dryness. Some of my other favourites are these. Let's talk about this. This is a Sunday Riley Satin. It does command a slightly higher price point than the Naturium, but in keeping with that Naturium, there aren't too many things in here which could be potentially irritating on the skin if used without that persistent oiliness and acne present. So this has a 10% concentration of sulphur, so right where you want it to be for its anti-aging benefits. You've got a 4% concentration of niacinamide, which is really nice to even out the complexion, and it's definitely an ingredient that, again, you want to see in your skincare routine, but in that 2 to 5% concentration which this delivers. You have got a small amount of tea tree in here, which won't be problematic for most skin types, but I will call that out. And again, a great one to mix in with your moisturizer to maximize the benefits of having that sulphur in your routine, but not risk too much irritation for that tea tree if you haven't got an oily or acne prone skin type. Finally, I want to call out this product, the Inclisic Acid Blemish Treatment. This is the cheapest of all the ones I've recommended, and I'd say reach for this one if you're looking to harness the power of sulphur for anti-aging and its anti-acne benefits. This has succinic acid alongside some other great anti-acne ingredients, which are going to team up with that sulphur really just to get to grips with any breakouts that you might have and deliver some calming, soothing and anti-aging benefits too. This is a really nice option if you're on a budget and you want to look to sulphur not just for its anti-aging but also for its anti-acne powers. Altogether, it doesn't really matter which sulphur treatment you choose, as long as you mix it in a small amount into your moisturizer. It'll offset any potential dryness that you can get from the ingredient and dial up the rate of anti-aging benefits that you're going to see. I feel it's an unsung hero in the anti-aging world, and I do hope in the coming months we'll see more sulphur products directed towards the anti-aging benefit, not towards the acne market. I think it's got benefits for both, which is why I'm all about that consumer choice. Personally, I would reach for that Naturium product that I highlighted first in this list, because I think that's the one that's going to deliver maximum anti-aging benefits without risking any irritation from some of the other acne focused ingredients within it. Whichever ones you choose, sulphur is one definitely not to miss out of your skincare routine. Let me know your thoughts on sulphur in the comment section below, and wherever you are in the world guys, stay safe, stay well and love your skin. Take care. Bye.